Hello people of the internet, my name is Aiden and welcome to FTL. Faster Than Light, or quite possibly standing for something else. I don't know, although it does say in a subtitle, little subtitle box, Faster Than Light, so it's probably that. It's probably not Fat Turkey Linguini or something like that, something along those lines. Anyway, we are here with a very distinctive title screen music. Everyone knows this music. If you play this game, then you know this music and you love this music because the music in this game is freaking amazing. And also this game is freaking amazing, which you shall see in a minute. Looks very simple. If you haven't played this game, I suggest go and play it. Actually, watch this video and then go and play it. Hit the like button down below. That would be greatly appreciated as well, you know. Anyway, so as you can see here, there is no previous game that exists that I can go ahead and play, and that is because I died horribly. That will tend to happen quite a lot in this game, because this is a strong contender for the most bullshit hard game you have ever played ever in your entire life or ever will. It's very hard. It's up there with Dark Souls. Anyway, we're going to start a new game so I can get in and show this. I've played this game a little bit. There's a couple of other FTL videos on my channel. So I have unlocked quite a few ships. I've unlocked the Taurus and the NG ship. Is that the NG ship? No, that's the NG ship. That's the Zoltan ship and the Mantis one as well. I've unlocked the Type B of all but the Mantis ship as well. Today I want to play as this one, the Kestrel Cruiser Type B, which comes with 2 humans, a Manti, that'd be 2, wouldn't it? Mantis and a Zoltan. I'm going to go ahead and call this ship the Tomato Soup. Yay! The Tomato Soup. I do like tomato soup. These names will probably do quite well. We've got Olufsson, Dengler, Fedric, spelt wrong, and Bovy, or Bovy, Bovine. Yeah, he's a cow. He's actually a cow. He's just in like a lycra suit. Gosh, he smells quite bad, I must say. When he takes that thing off, it's like 1,000 years of BO, just all. It's not nice. We have to throw it out of the airlock every couple of days, or else the entire ship will just become infested with this horrible fetid smell. It's like my bedroom. So we are going to be playing on normal. I am playing as the Red Tail. I could play as the Kestrel, but I prefer to have the lasers. It's just a bit quicker, and I just prefer lasers to missiles. Missiles just like bleh, dead, not very interesting, and also you only have a limited supply, and I don't like having a limited supply. You see. Anyway, we're gonna get started. I've been rambling on quite enough, so bing. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Aww, yeah. Okay, an evading enemy shots is crucial. Yes, I know that very much. I have played this game, you know, at least a couple of times. Okay, so here we are. This is FTL. This is our beacon map here. We just sort of click on a thing, and you go to the thing. And then when you arrive at the thing, you get a random event. There's quite a lot of events, such as this one. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. Blah, 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 blah. But we can demand the surrender of their goods, and that's usually a good thing, although that's a fairly scarily large ship. A lot bigger than I was expecting, and it's trying to run away. Oh, Christ, really? It's got a bloody chain laser. It's the first bloody ship that I've come to. This isn't fair. I'm going to turn off the med bay and switch on the engines, another power up. That'll give us more evasion. It was just talking about the evasion right there. Now what we're going to do, it's got 1 layer of shield. So what I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to wait for them to charge up a bit more. I'm going to fire 1 at the shields like that, and then all the rest of them have all come online. So we're going to do that. So we're using hotkeys there. You noticed that I didn't like click and drag as you might be used to. I just use hotkeys 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the different engine. It makes it so much easier, and then we're going to fire all of them at the same time, and we missed most of them because it's got insanely high evasion. I guess because it's powering all its charge to the engines, much like I am. Yeah, because oh crap, they've reloaded. So we're just going to I think we're going to put, yeah, like that. So we've got one on the shields, 2 onto the engines, and 1 onto the weapons like that. Fire all at the same time. Bam! Yes, there we go. FTL is still charging. Okay, no, it's delayed. They took the guy. That means that they're basically taking the guy off here, because that was... Oh, they have a fire. Oh, we're up. Let me talk about stuff. Oh, Christ. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, so it was going because the engines are still actually online. They're just slightly damaged. But they took a guy off of the pilot seat. You have to have someone in the pilot seat to actually be able to use the engines. But now they're screwed, right? They can't get out because they have fire. I can tell that because that took more damage. And now we're just going to go massively over the top. There you go. Boom! Awesome. We have won our first battle. I mean, if you look at the colorations of our ships, we were kind of on the same team. But, shh. Okay, so if you don't know the story of FTL, basically we are the crumbling federation that has been destroyed by rebels who are possibly space Nazis. But I don't know. Detect automated rebel scout. We want to intervene. These guys in the early game are usually quite easy, although it does have a rocket launcher. Because missiles go through shields, you see. So you are the last remaining hope of a crumbling federation that has been, decimated by the onslaught of the rebels, who, as I say, are quite possibly space Nazis. Some might say that it's quite topical, although maybe I shouldn't talk about that. It's slightly too heavy for this video. Okay, we've lost one engine there, and our shield is down, but their rocket launcher is also down. So, well, yeah, they're up for the pickings now, aren't they? Really, the shields are just going to keep getting put down by that, and yeah, whatever. Bye bye. There we go. Awesome, nice and easy. Get a nice bit of free scrap there. Basically, ship breaks apart, and you quickly salvage what you can. Awesome. Oh, and we get extra stuff because we saved the outpost. So they give us some extra stuff. Now, I think it's time to consider some upgrades to our vessel. What I like doing straight away is actually going for evasion. Because evasion, it means you can avoid more shots. The AI seems to like to use rocket launchers quite a lot. So evasion is usually a lot more useful than going for shields right away. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to need to buy a power bar as well. Hopefully there's not a store. No. Okay, we're good. We can go to that one, and then that one, and then that one. The jam of despair has started to spread across the cosmos at this point. If you could see that is the rebel fleet advancing. Receive request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? We're gonna... I don't think I've seen this one before. I might have seen this one before, but I don't know. I'm gonna pledge to do what I can. Oh crap! Actually, I have done this one before. I think it's a trap. But we're early game, so how hard can it be, right? Ooh. Right. Once you arrive, your screens light up with warnings. Oh dear! Hacking tools. They've disabled our engines. Well, great. I'm so glad I spent time upgrading that. I guess we can put on the med bay then. We might as well. We've got spare power that's sort of lying around. This guy is slightly low on health, actually. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you go get healed right now because we'll be able to power a something. One of these is going to go offline as soon as he leaves the room. No, it didn't. Okay, something's going to go offline. This is the problem with having a Zoltan. You tend to get it all buggering up. But anyway, we can fire our weapons now. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put 2 on the shields and then spread these out like that. That way, they tend to prioritize the oxygen and the shields. So if you put a put 1 HP damage marker into the O2, there you go. Then that's usually a good idea because they'll prioritize it. Although for some reason that time we only seem to hit the shields. Oh, good. Well, there's no one in there, so we may as well just flush the oxygen out. Oh crap. Okay, they're down. We are down 2 weapons. Oh Christ. Yeah, we are actually taking hits here. We want to take those weapons and that oxygen offline. Bye-bye! Boom! There we go. Took down the chain laser. That's good, although their shields are now back online. Right, close those doors. You see what happened here? This means that there's no oxygen in the ship. So, they lit a fire in our vessel. and we were able to open the doors and flush the oxygen out into space. And of course, if you've done like, you know, year 3 science, I don't know what grade that translates into, then you know of the fire pyramid or fire triangle or whatever. They still really badly wanted to teach me that in, you're a bit useless, so you're getting there, when I went to work, because, you know, they have to assume that you don't know absolutely anything. Right, we're going to take down that weapon. We did not take down the weapon because their shield came up just about in time, and that's, yeah, I think that's a 3 power bar thing, or possibly the other way around. Okay, right, we're going to open that way. You never want to let oxygen drain out of the oxygen room, because that means you cannot fix it at all. It won't happen. We're going to power up those. Just 2 hits and we can take them out. However, we're not going to get 2 hits, so we can just get 1 hit, which is a bit of a pain, but means we can go massively over the top, which is always a good thing. Okay, that's spreading that way. That's good. I believe fire only spreads once at a time. Right, over the top. There you go. Boom. Okay, cool. Mantis ship down. Manti are quite often quite dangerous. I guess that one would be like sheeps, wouldn't it? Mantis would be the plural of a mantis. Right, okay, so distress beacon. It's usually a good idea to go for distress beacons, because they'll tend to have fairly high rewards. I don't actually know that, I just like going for help! Our shields are down and we won't last long! We actually have quite a lot of health, so yeah, we'll do that. You succeed in preventing them from being entirely destroyed, but your ship takes a number of hits in the process. They offer you some scrap and some fuel that they were mining from the asteroid as thanks. Cool, so we get some fuel and some, what's that? Scrap called? Scrap. What's that scrap called? It's called scrap. We only took 1 hull damage. Well, that's fine. Although there is fire. It's already not got oxygen in it, so it's absolutely fine. You need fuel to make FTL jumps, you see. When you run out of fuel... Oh, crap. No, open. Turn off oxygen. Christ. That could have been bad. Yes, without this fuel you can't make jumps, so you have to stay in a jump zone, and you can't move, and you just have to wait. And every time you wait, the jam of awfulness catches up on you. 5 missiles for 15 scrap. Well, we're not using missiles, so why ever not? We'll go for that. And then next up, we actually have a store. That could be useful. Should we go there first, and then there, and then there? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go to that beacon there. Stores, you can buy, well, stuff. Unfortunately, you can't buy spam, so it's not as useful as like just a corner shop. It's also a bit further away. It's a bit more of a trek to get to one of these stores than it is to get to the corner shop. And that brings to mind the what is it? Quote from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy about space being vastly vast. Space is big. You think the walk down to the chemist is a long way. Well, that's just peanuts to space. Space is mind-bogglingly... Wow. Wow. Wow! That's annoying. Death to you! And we get plenty of stuff from that, which is all very lovely. And we can jump and we can go straight to the store. I was slightly concerned that the jam of anarchy was going to catch up with us before we could reach that, but it's alright. A transmission from a nearby planet indicates an outpost below. Okay, good. So now we can buy stuff. Here we can buy some more crew members. So Mantis, they have damage modifiers, so they do more damage, but their speed is lower. Fixing speed, that is. They're actually faster in terms of movement. Rockmen, they move at half speed, but are immune to fire and have higher health, so they're like the tank, I guess. And then NG, which is what this guy's is, they're partially organic, partially robotic, and they have faster fixing speed, which is nice. Oh, actually that's perfect. Okay, so... Right, after a bit of consideration and negotiations, I guess. I can get 10 scrap for these basic lasers here. Right, this fire beam here is for 50 and requires 2 power. These both require 2 power. Well, 1 power each, so 2 power. We have a total of 4 power. So what we can do, we can sell both of those. Please tell me I'm right. Yep, we can sell both of those. And then we can buy the fire beam, and the fire beam is pretty bloody destructive, especially early game right now. We'll be able to take down the shields and then use the fire beam, and that'll be freaking epic. And then also, we have exactly 55 scrap left, so we can go ahead and buy Kara just here, the Mantis. So now we have 0 scrap. Right now we don't have to fix anything. We are only like 3 hit points down. We should be absolutely fine. But what this means is later on we can go ahead and get a crew teleporter. Actually, you go there. I like seeing people burn. Yeah, we can get a crew teleporter, and then we'll have like the perfect boarding crew, more or less, because we have the fire beam, and you know you can take down the shields, set the whole ship on fire, send in your Mantis, and it's just bloody chaos. You find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. We just have to leave. Oh crap. Patrol spots us. Wailing sirens. Oh crap. We should, yeah, probably leave as soon as possible. Fortunately, there isn't multiple ship battles in this. I'm hoping that that might become a thing at some point in the future, because that would be epic. I've actually thought that maybe multiplayer would be pretty cool in this. You could go one of 2 ways. You could either restrict it so you can't pause, or make it practically turn-based. Like, either way of that, and it would be pretty cool, I think. Right, so now we can actually put our plan into action. So what we do, we fire just like that. They have a beam weapon and a double shot laser. This guy is pretty dangerous, actually. So we're going to fire those. Pew! Take down the shields. And then we can initiate the fire beam, which actually is really, really long. It doesn't matter if we hit systems with this, because it doesn't do any system damage anyway. It just lights fire, so we just want to hit as many tiles as we possibly can. So that's probably about as good as we're going to do. Let's do that. We paused. Yes, look at that! They got their shields back up. This is quite bad, because they have that beam weapon, and it is doing some damage. Right, you... yeah, you get over there, quick, right now. Because if the oxygen goes down, well, we're all in trouble. Because, I mean, unfortunately, living beings do require oxygen to survive. It's a flaw. I think it's a flaw, personally. If we didn't need oxygen to survive, things would be a hell of a lot easier. Oh, Christ, that thing is tearing us apart. Yeah, and we've got some fires being lit here as our oxygen drains down. That is not good. Get that bloody thing back online, you idiot. Right, we can only, like, score 1 hit at a time here, which isn't so clever. So clever. Okay, we could be in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, we're alright. Oxygen is online. We can put the fire beam back on. That's good. Issue with the fire beam is that it can't get through any shields whatsoever. Some other beam weapons, baked beans, baked beans. They can get through 1 layer of shield. We didn't do any damage there. That was not ideal. Oh Christ, we are taking a lot of damage here. This isn't good. Okay, I may have made some mistakes. Mistakes have certainly been made. Die. Okay. Alright. They're both in there, so we can, if we can get off this weapon here, we can't get the fire beam on. This is an issue. Okay, they're just going to keep taking us apart here. Taking us apart. Pump the music. Oh God, why? This isn't good. I'm taking way too many hits, so I'm just going to get to the exit right now. Calm. I guess that guy was probably made specifically more difficult simply because he was, you know, that major event person there. We can get 7 fuel for 1 drone part. Well, we don't have a drone system control thing yet, so we'll go for that. Yep, 7 fuel, that's useful. We are not in good shape. It was a very good start, and then I did some stuff that was really, really very stupid. So I have a ship to fix up. So I say that is as good a place as any to end off the first video of this series. As always, I do hope you've enjoyed. If you did indeed enjoy, then please remember to hit the good old like and subscribe and whatever. Subscribe for more videos, I do more videos. I am officially back now. I've been on a little break for a while. The next video I do will actually be in the new house, because this was recorded the day before I moved. Just a disclaimer. So, if you did enjoy, then please remember to hit like and subscribe. I do hope you've enjoyed. I've already said that 3 or 4 times. My name is Aiden, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.